Welcome to the Wolfpack pre-market runs here. There's not much going on. We've been watching ICCT closely. Just not a lot happening at the moment. A lot of stuff is pulling back right now. SPY's down $16. TSLL trying to curl up. TSLZ down. BDRX down. CXAI ready to snap. ENTO. SGMO. IMG. Good morning. Good morning. Mike, good morning. Evero, good morning. NWTG. Now again, keep an eye on this stock. I keep saying that. Keep an eye on it. Low float stock. Hasn't had a run since the reverse split. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it makes the job anticlimactic, that's for sure. Climactic. Nothing there. Oops. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning. Kathy, good morning. Waiting for ICCT to pop over 5. We want 5. This stock was down to $4.16 this morning. It popped. We mentioned that it was moving. We had a few people that got into it. And now waiting for it to break over 5. How do you know when to sell a stock? Well, there's a lot of layers to that answer. For me, it's when I hit a certain price target, I'm out. If I get into a stock and I know that I want at least a 10% return on my investment, or 15% or 20%, whatever number people come up with, when it hits that, I get out. Unless, of course, on the way up to my price target, it blows through it and just keeps right on going, then obviously I'm going to hold for a little longer. But typically when it hits my price target, I just get out. And I don't worry about what it does after I get out. I just move on to the next one. And if it doesn't quite hit my price target, if my price target's here and it climbs up and then it starts to fall, I just go ahead and sell. And that way, I may not make my price target, but I'll make something. Let's see, what is it at? Oop. Goes to 240 today. It absolutely could. Not saying it's going to because I don't know, but it definitely could. It was already at 245 this morning. So Another $5 is not out of the question, especially if the market is nasty like it was yesterday. It definitely could. I don't think this ugliness that we've seen in the market yesterday, I don't think it's over with yet. Robbie, good morning. Cody, good morning. And thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Maryam, what time is it? It is 7:44 a.m. here. What time is it where you are? Now, remember we said to keep an eye on NWTG? Hadn't had a run since it's a reverse split. You helped me buy Holo at 234. It hasn't been 234 since January. One a mini, good morning. Dan, the market was just very ugly yesterday. The Dow was down, finished the day, it was down about 1,600 points. NASDAQ was down over 1,000. I think it was 1,050, I think. Everything, it was a bloody mess yesterday. One of many. Guess they just want to say hi. Well, good morning. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate that. Anthony, what is a limit order? Limit order is when you put in your order ticket to buy, you set a specific price that you want to pay for a stock. That means you're setting a limit. You're putting on your price, your order ticket, a specific price that you're willing to pay for that stock or to sell that stock. Versus a market order, which is simply telling the computer, I want that stock and I want it at whatever the current price is. I don't care what the current price is, that's what I want it at. So you'll get the stock, but you'll get it at whatever the current price is, which may not be exactly the price you want, but that's what you're going to get it at. And I think today is going to be a little brutal as well. I don't know how bad it'll be, but my gut's telling me it's not going to be pretty today. Could be wrong. Now keep in mind, in pre-market, you can't do a market order. You can only do limit orders in pre-market and after hours. Limit order is much better anyway. Unless there's a stock during regular trading hours, if there's a stock that's climbing insanely and going really, really fast, and you want to guarantee that you can get in and get in quick, the fastest way to get in is to do a market order, because that'll put you in no matter what. You may not like the price you get, but you'll get in immediately. That's the fastest way to do it. So I think it's going to be another ugly day today. EFSH is converting their common stock to preferred. In just a minute. We've got about 10 minutes here till we get our 8 o'clock press releases. NWTG is 91% short on FinViz. Any runners this morning? Morning, Jameson. Yeah, kind of, sorta. We had a little bit of a run this morning with ICCT. Down from about $4.17, and it's at $4.92 right now. So that one is pushing up nicely for us. We're looking for 5. I'm looking for that thing to break through 5, and there it is, 504. Beautiful. Boom. Look at that. 510. 511. You beautiful bastard. 511, 513. Nice, 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 nice. That was sweet. And look at the volume. Look at the difference the volume made. Ryan, ICCT from 428 to 508. Nice. Beautiful trade, Ryan. IMAB price target with $4 a share. That's a joke. Good morning. Good old days in high school. There was no good old days in high school for me. BDRX. Nice try, though. BDRX. Come on. That thing's dropping like a rock. CXAI. Still trying. Still hanging in there. Still trying. IMG, oh man. ICCT 521, boom. That is fun. Kathy, ICCT 4 544 to 504. Nice trade. Nice trade, Kathy. Finley James, 470 to 510. Nice trade. Beautiful. How many of you took advantage of that big pop? I want to buy on E-Trade after hours. How do I do that? JD, you can buy in after hours on E-Trade. It's just a matter of making sure that your order ticket specifically says, there's a drop down. If you pull up your order ticket, there's a drop down box there, and you can pick extended hours. Instead of regular trading hours, you can pick extended hours. And that'll allow your order ticket to go through in after hours. Now on E-Trade, they require you to electronically sign. So it's just a matter of I agree, click on a box. But you have to sign a little waiver on E-Trade. And if you go onto your E-Trade platform, onto their website, on your account, you'll see a box up at the top that talks about forms. And you click on that and search for extended hours agreement and pull that up. And all it is just a little warning that says after hours or extended hours trading is very volatile. It's very risky. And you understand that. You click I agree, and then they'll allow your account to a trade in after hours. And then it's just a matter of making sure your order ticket, you hit that drop down box and hit extended hours, no problems. I think they're one of the few platforms that require you to agree to a little warning message, an after hours agreement. Well, right now, we're watching ICCT. Right now in pre-market, I don't know about today, but in pre-market, ICCT has been looking sweet as all get out. We're also watching, and again, this is not a call out to everybody to go buy the stock. Please do not misinterpret this. But we've been watching NWTG, Newton Golf, low float. They just went through a reverse split back on March 17th. So it's not even been a month yet. They went through a reverse split, so they've got a very low float, which means it can climb very, very quickly with some volume. And they haven't had any big major spikes or any big major runs since the reverse split. So we're keeping an eye on it. We've got a few people that have taken positions on it already. But please don't misinterpret that as me telling you to go buy that stock right now, because that's not what I'm saying at all. Just keep an eye on it so that when it does start to go, if it does, you're on top of it. That's all I'm asking. Monster Time, you have a great day. What a great name. And I've got the monster to go along with the name. Thank you very much for popping in. Do you have a how-to? Linda, I don't really have any how-tos. I've got a book out that's real good for beginners. But the best thing you do, if you really want to learn, is go to the website, and on the homepage of the website, at the bottom, there's an email address. Email me. and say, hey, this is Linda from YouTube, and I'm interested in learning how to do this, and I will correspond with you and help you get started and set you on the right road. All right. Did I see NAC yesterday? No, I didn't. Doggone it. Did I miss something big? Dropped to 105. What did it do yesterday? Oh, yeah, it popped up, didn't it? From 87. Yeah. Nice. All right, here is the 8 o'clock press releases. FMST, Foremost Clean Energy, commences 2025 drilling. OPK announces a $100 million increase to its existing share repurchase program. $100 million increase to its share repurchase program. OPK. Genius Group files a RICO lawsuit against Michael Moe and Peter Ritz, seeks over $450 million in damages. GNS filing a lawsuit, $450 million lawsuit. SOFI, Sophie Technologies, schedules a conference call to discuss their 2025 quarter one results. That's kind of fluff news. Let's go back and look at OPK announcing their $100 million increase. It popped to 170, pulled back to 160. Early warning report, annual meeting, inducement grants. Okay, now let's go back and look at ICCT. Let's see where this baby ends up going. Now, let's also take a look nothing there. ICCT at 517, 518. Let's break through 525 and get the party started. Let's get this party started with ICCT. I think that's going to be the one that pays everybody the best this morning in pre-market. 417 to 523. Not bad. Not bad. I want to break 524, 525 though. Come on. 522. Let's look and see if there's anything running at the moment. NV, PQ, BDRX. BDRX is trying to curl back up. Had a nice little push on that this morning in early pre-market. It ran up pretty nice and ended up at 235 before it fell. It's back to 184 right now, but it is trying to climb back up. OPK continues to pull back hard on that news. A little bit of an overcorrection, in my opinion, on OPK. I think that sell-off was a little overdone on very small volume. I think those people are going to regret selling that off. ENTO, SGMO, SGMO trying to climb up as well. ICCT, come on, baby. Broke through 525. We hit 528. IBO pushing up a little bit. RIGL. CXAI spike. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We said earlier this morning that one was primed for a nice little spike up to about 120, I think I said. No, 110. I think I said 110. MULN. WCT. TSLZ. IBO. IBO trying. CXAI pulling down now. ICCT pulled back pretty good. CXAI. SOX, ENTO. That's about it. All right. You guys have a great morning. we're going to head back over here to the Zoom meeting. You guys have a great afternoon. I won't be on this afternoon. It's Friday. I take Friday afternoons off. But until then, everybody have a great trading day. Good luck in the market today. Look out. It's going to be ugly. So have a good one, and I'll see everybody bright and early Monday morning.